Hello everyone. Before you invest even a single rupee in saffron farming, I want to share something honestly from my own experience. Guys, July and August are here, and if you have been thinking about saffron farming, your Instagram and YouTube feed is probably already full of people selling training courses, promising lakhs from a small room, a gold mine from your basement. But guys, before you spend your money, let me tell you something honestly. Saffron farming is not as easy, as profitable, or as straightforward as social media makes it look. Who I am to tell you all this? Hi, I am Priya. I am a chartered accountant. I am also deeply involved in agriculture through experimentation and hands-on farming. मैं पिछले एक साल से इंडोर सैफरॉन फार्मिंग काफ़ी क्लोजली स्टडी कर रही हूँ, फाइनेंशियली भी और प्रैक्टिकली भी. सो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट सैफरॉन फार्मिंग द वे इट शुड बी टॉक्ड, with real experiences, real numbers and the full picture. The first thing nobody tells you about. Guys, आपने देखा होगा जनरली सोशल मीडिया पे फ्लावरिंग स्टेज दिखाया जाता है क्योंकि वही सबसे ज़्यादा प्रीमियम और मैजिकल दिखता है. बट गाइज यही सबसे बड़ा इल्यूजन है क्योंकि सैफरॉन फार्मिंग इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट टेकिंग फ्लावर्स. It's about what happened before that, what happens after that, and whether you can manage the complete cycle properly. Once you get into the actual process, harvesting, dormancy, multiplication, bulb care, that's when you realize this is not as simple as reel makes it look. And that's where the gap starts between what is shown online and what actually happens in practice. Now, let's break down some of the biggest myths around saffron farming one by one. The cold room myth. Guys, सबसे बड़ा myth यही है कि आपको cold room setup 3 months के लिए ही चाहिए flowering के वक्त. And honestly, this is one of the biggest reasons saffron farming starts sounding so profitable and so smart. इसी वजह से लोग अट्रैक्ट होते हैं. उन्हें लगता है कि 3 महीने के लिए सेटअप चलाएंगे और बाकी के महीने यही सेटअप कोई और क्रॉप प्रोड्यूस करने के लिए यूज कर लेंगे. But in practice, it's not that simple. If you are in a hotter region, the challenge doesn't end once the flowering is over. The multiplication phase also needs the right environment. And that's the part many people skip completely or oversimplify. In our own experience, we tried handling multiplication and dormancy outdoor and even indoor without proper cold room setup. But guys, honestly, the results were not encouraging at all. And that is something we can say confidently from actually trying it and not just from the theory. And the moment that happens, the whole math starts changing, because if you have to maintain cold room or control environment for a much longer period, the electricity cost can alone wipe out the complete profitability. So suddenly, it's not just a 3-month setup story anymore. It becomes a much bigger commitment than people make it sound. And that's where the simple, profitable model starts becoming a lot less simple. The small room, big profit trap. Then comes the second big myth, that one small room can give you the huge profits. And honestly, guys, this is the line that attracts most people, because when someone says you can earn lakhs from a small 10 by 10 room, it sounds exciting, it sounds manageable, and it sounds like a smart small scale business. But now let me tell you our reality. From my own 10 by 10 setup, I was able to produce only 35 to 40 grams of saffron. अब इसे कंपेयर कीजिए उन नंबर से जो रैंडमली ऑनलाइन दिखाए जाते हैं, 200 ग्राम्स, 400 ग्राम्स एंड इवन 500 to 600 ग्राम्स फ्रॉम द सेम स्पेस. एंड दिस इज एग्जैक्टली वेयर पीपल गेट ट्रैप्ड, क्योंकि एक्सपेक्टेशन इतनी हाई सेट हो जाती है, जब एक्चुअल आउटपुट कम आता है तो सारा बिजनेस मॉडल फेल होने लगता है. सो बिफोर यू गेट इम्प्रेस्ड बाय बिग क्लेम्स, आस्क वन सिंपल क्वेश्चन: व्हाट आर द रियल नंबर्स फ्रॉम द रियल सेटअप? Now, this brings me to another part, the multiplication reality, that almost nobody explains properly. And this is where the whole small setup story starts cracking even more. Multiplication कोई side phase नहीं है. इसमें flowering से 3 से 4 गुना ज़्यादा space चाहिए होती है. So, जो small room flowering के लिए काफ़ी लग रहा था, वो multiplication के लिए बहुत छोटा पड़ जाता है. और space बढ़ेगी तो cost भी बढ़ेगी. So, if someone is selling you the idea that one compact room is enough to build a serious saffron business, the first question should be, where will the multiplication happen? The bulb quality problem. And then comes another reality most people don't talk about properly, the bulb quality. क्योंकि जब बिगिनर्स बल्ब बल्क में खरीदते हैं, उन्हें लगता है कि सारे बल्ब्स एक ही साइज के आएंगे. बट इन रियलिटी फ्लावरिंग के लिए बल्ब्स एक पर्टिकुलर साइज के लगते हैं, लाइक 10 to 15 ग्राम्स या उससे ऊपर के साइज के. बट जब आप बल्क में रिसीव करते हो तो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ क्वांटिटी आइडियल साइज की नहीं होती है. नतीजा, अगर बड़ी क्वांटिटी आपके बल्ब्स की फ्लावरिंग के लिए सुटेबल नहीं होगी तो एक्सपेक्टेड आउटपुट ड्रॉप हो जाता है और सारा प्रॉफिट कैलकुलेशन बिगड़ जाता है। और यह बात लोग तब समझते हैं जब वो अपना पैसा ऑलरेडी इन्वेस्ट कर चुके होते हैं। The CA in me looks at the math. Now let me say this from CA's point of view. The biggest problem with online saffron farming content is people make the revenue sound very exciting, but they almost never sit with you and break down the full cost properly. And that's where I start looking things very differently, because I'm not just asking what can I sell the final saffron for. I am asking what did the bulbs cost, what did the setup cost, what is the electricity cost, how much loss is happening, what is the actual yield. After all that, is there even enough margin to call this as a genuinely profitable business? And that's the part many people don't talk about enough. क्योंकि जब आप ड्रीम से हटकर नंबर्स को ऑडिट करते हो तो पिक्चर बिल्कुल बदल जाता है, एंड दैट्स द पार्ट मोस्ट पीपल कन्वीनियंटली लीव आउट. So where do I stand on all this? Very simply, I still see saffron farming as an experiment, not as a proven high profit business model. Yes, it's exciting. Yes, it has a potential. And yes, it's a beautiful crop to work with. But based on what I have seen so far, I don't think it should be sold as an easy money opportunity. And that's also why I have said no to training still now. Not because I don't want to share, but because I don't want to teach too early. I want to first be fully confident about the full cycle and about what actually works in practical and repeatable way. Because the last thing I want is to give people confidence in something I myself am still testing deeply. But that doesn't mean I don't want to help. I have already helped many people who have started at the same time, and I'm always happy to share whatever I know genuinely. So if you have real questions, drop them here in the comments. And if it's something I genuinely experience myself, I will be happy to share. At Warwick Greens, I will keep sharing this journey exactly the way it is. The good parts, the difficult parts, the experiments and the lessons. No hype, no shortcuts, just real learnings. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this helpful, please share it to others.